These cows won't stop. They eat so much. How is this sustainable? Out of time, out of silage. It's the last push before winter. This is episode 36 of Elk Mountain. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's rainy November, as you can see, and the cows are hungry once again. What's new there? So we're gonna just start off making sure they're nice and fed today. I don't think we did a double load last time. We just unloaded our double load, so we'll probably do a double today. Whip out the telehandler and with our new straw mix in there, we should be good. We are running a little bit low on silage, as you can see there, but that's okay, because we're going to be making a little bit more today. So let's, I think we still have one straw bale left over there. Let's see if we can get these stacked up somewhat nicely. I think we were doing 2-1 and some straw, if I remember correctly from last time. And yeah, so looking at some of our fields today, our weeding experiment didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, but we did learn a lot. So yeah, the weeds definitely grew back, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna have to go over that field again with some herbicide. Thankfully they're not too big and it is pretty early in the growth stage, but we're probably gonna have the farmhand helping us out with that today, because we got some other work to tend to, kind of wrapping up just before the even colder weather hits. As you can see, we're already in the rainy season. Might throw the lights on this guy. Can we back out? Oh wow, that was an amazing drop, Randy. Wow. Okay, let's go pick up that one straw one just beside the shredder, and I suppose we do have to pick up a couple more. We could give them some straw bedding while we're at it. I think they're okay there, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. We're doing cow stuff. May as well. And I'm not sure, but I think this bale might only have about 33%, I think, which is what we need to complete our mix. Is that filling up? Looks like it is just filling up. Hey, perfect. So, we're going to go grab a couple more bales before we get that one put in. That way we just have to put them in after, and we're good to go. Alright, well, cows are all fed, looking good. We got the windrower out. I really do like using this small tractor. I don't know, just something about it. I don't know if it's the open cab, the tiny front wheels, but no, it does good. Anyways, looking over this direction, it's a totally different scene. It looks like a nice sunny day over here. You turn this way and it's a little creepy. We're just gonna sprint on over to the other side of our field. I believe our farmhand is just having trouble starting the tractor up. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, kind of out of breath now. I don't know what his deal is, but yeah, he couldn't get it started, so we'll get it started for him. Yeah, it starts up for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just finicky, you know. But yeah, as you can see, lots of weeds on this field. That's not what we want. And we did go over this field entirely with herbicide when we did slurry, but of course we learned that that doesn't work. So yeah, we got to do it again, but that's what the farmhand is for today. We're going to get some other stuff tended to. And yeah, it's actually a really lovely morning out here. The sun is just burning off all that extra moisture. And it's pretty foggy out, but it's looking good. So we'll try and get him started kind of straight, something like that. You gonna be all right with that, ma'am? Wonder if I can duck underneath this. No? Okay, sorry. She didn't want to give me a chemical bath, which is understandable. But equally, hey, where's the chemicals? Oh no, it's working its thing. All right, let's get back to I was gonna say the small John Deere, but I couldn't remember the number. What is it? 6405. 6405. All right. Let's get this lowered, turned on, and we'll get this field done. I'm curious to see how much it produces in its current state to see if we'll need to plow it. But I think I might just end up doing that anyways. Maybe we'll connect both of these fields at some point too. That might be kind of nice. But it all kind of depends on how much grass we're really getting out of it, because we are starting to get low on silage, as you can see today, and I don't think we're going to have enough to make it through the winter, so I'm really glad we did get this last cut in. Otherwise, we might have had to buy some, which is, well, that's not where we want to be. We want to be making money with our animals, not really putting much more into them, and just overall be pretty self-sufficient with them after our initial purchases, which we have been, I think. But it's definitely been the long game, which, you know, that's, it's been tough because we haven't had money coming in from our animals, and all the stuff we've been doing with our fields has basically been food for them, so we haven't been really selling that either. So income has been pretty tough, pretty reliant on our produce from our greenhouses and stuff like that, and thankfully we now have a little bit of honey coming in, and our maple syrup, of course, which we might look into selling some today. Depends. I don't know, do we go full loan, or do we sell some stuff, see what we can get? Because we do want to get those chickens in. I think it's time to just bite the bullet and try and get a chicken pen put in over the winter, and hopefully those chickens can be reproducing over the winter and get us up to pretty close to full capacity. That way next year it should pay for itself in eggs alone, and hopefully a little bit more even. So that's kind of the game plan there. We just got to get a little bit of field work done this morning, and thankfully the rain did stop for us, and it's just such a lovely day out, so we can use the open cab without getting too soaked. Was kind of worried about that given the farmhand. The nicer tractor, and of course the 7 Series, is just way too big for this kind of work, and it needs some more repairs, so trying to use it pretty much as little as possible, just for jobs we need. We will need it to do some baling after this, so it is going to get some work in today, no doubt, but it will try and just rest over the winter, so hopefully we can repair all of our tractors at some point next year, get them all just back up to tip-top shape. Well, that wasn't too bad. Definitely a sloppy job, but it looks pretty decent. Our swaths aren't that weak compared to normal, so we got that going for us. You know, I'll take it. I guess we'll see how many bales we produce out of there. I can't remember how many we got last time, but I think it was way more than we expected. I want to say we're going to get about 12. Who knows? That could be, again, way off, but we'll find out. Might put this in a slightly different spot. Just try and see if we can tighten up this shed a little bit. That way we can have a little bit more equipment in here if needed. I mean, I don't know what else we're going to have, but it's nice to just have the option. Know that we can. I guess we could squeeze something else small through there. Good to know. And I'm not sure if we're going to need the 6405 again today. But I suppose it doesn't hurt. We could have grabbed our bale trailer. Well, I guess we do actually need our bale trailer, so yeah. But I did want to just come check out this field that we had planted trees in. And it looks like our first round is starting to sprout up, which is awesome. Just before winter, hopefully. I think we only planted these a couple months after, if not, maybe the month after, but I feel like it was a little bit. Now, a couple months along, the whole field should be looking like this. So these are kind of a good indicator of what's to come. So it's looking good. Probably easiest if we pull this guy through the garage rather than trying to back it up in here. And we can get these sides pulled off real quick. And just like that, we're good. Randy, come on, man. You forgot the trailer. Wow. Come on, guy. Absolute clown. There you go. And just like that, we're good. Yeah, the big reveal. Wow. You know, it got me thinking, I might not even need the trailer today because, well, once we bale them up, we do want to wrap them to turn them into silage. And if I use the bale forks that we have right now, it's just going to pierce right through the silage, and then they won't be able to ferment properly. So that might be an issue. So we're probably going to have to leave them in the field for a little bit, or maybe look into getting an attachment that can pick up the wrapped bales, because yeah, we definitely don't want to pierce our wrapping once we put it on there. So something to look into, something to consider. We'll see how long we can leave them off here for, but like I said, I think we do want to plow this field and turn it into an actual field. So we might need to get them out of there depending on when we do that. That's definitely seems like a nice winter job. So we'll have to see if hopefully we can get something on sale that but I don't think it's that expensive for an attachment. But we'll have to see. I guess the other choice then too is, do we want it for the front loader or the telehandler? I'm thinking probably the telehandler. So we'll see what our options are. We'll get this baled up, maybe have a peek, and probably go check on our farmhand. It'd be cool to see him emerging from the fog. Well, that is pretty much it, except for a little leftover bits. That last, this last one, I got distracted trying to count them up and didn't quite stay center. But the rest of them were just, well, not very good windrowing. And, yeah, so try and pick up the rest of these little bits. We'll see if we can squeak out one more, but I doubt it. Looks like there is kind of one that's just finished up right now. But either way, I think we got around 16, something like that. So that's pretty good. We'll try and scoop up these extra bits and do a final count. Well, I collected all the little bits there. We didn't get another bale. I think we have 88% left, which is pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately, not enough. Hit the wrong button there. Now we can get it folded up. Wonderful. Yeah, I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So we were pretty spot on when we said like 16 before. So that's pretty good. And then the extra one we had in the baler. We'll get this guy put away, and yeah, we'll probably go check on our farmhand, see how he's doing over in the other field there. Take a little bit of a break from doing all that grass work. And I suppose we gotta pull this guy in through here. Ooh, like a glove. Wonderful. And we'll park the 7 Series back away because, yeah, it was going pretty slow there. I don't even think it was able to pull the baler at top speed there. It was only going 12 kilometers, which is really not that fast. I think the baler can go up to almost 15. So, yeah, definitely some issues with the 7 Series, but we'll get it worked out in time. Bringing the gooseneck today. Because you never know what's going to be at the store. You never know. Well, knowing what we do now about the spraying, I feel like this was just a waste of herbicide, because if we just let the weeds grow real big, it won't matter because we're eventually just gonna cultivate right over it. So, yeah, I think that might have been a waste of money. But hey, now we know, you know, lesson learned. I went over to go give our farmhand some help. He was just sitting on the other side of the field, and I was like, "Are you done already?" But yeah, as you can see, clearly there's a lot of missed area, and I don't know what was going on. I guess she's just having some trouble getting this big wide thing around, and I can see why. Like that tree, oh, do we have the power to pull through? And we do. All right, wonderful. So yeah, little stuff like that. This field is definitely kind of finicky. So we're just going to get the rest done ourselves, save a little bit of money, and then we can continue on. Alright, that should be it now, I believe. There was a lot of missed spots there. I think they pretty much just did the center and called it a day. So, it is what it is. They got some of it done, and we thank them for that. However, it is kind of frustrating. It is what it is. We'll get the sprayer put away. And, I don't know, maybe total tease, but I kind of want to look at some tractor options that have some narrow tires, because these ones seem to do okay, but they aren't actually narrow tires. And, you know, the crop is pretty early right now, but I think once it gets a bit bigger, we might actually want something a bit more narrow to get in between all those rows. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Definitely not going to buy anything, but just curious what we can do, probably in the even just smaller tractor size. It doesn't necessarily have to be much bigger because we can't upgrade this one. And I'm driving this thing over here like I'm gonna put it in the garage for some reason. Certainly not the case. We have our pull trick, right? Yes. Like that. Oh yeah. Keeping it tight. Wonderful. We can get the 4755 put away, and we'll hop back in the 350. Oh yeah. Just picked up our water tanker really quick. Oh, almost hit that tree. Maybe should remove it. But either way, yeah, we do need to give our cows some water, probably 2 tanks full, just so that they're good to go. Noticed they were running a little bit low this morning when we were feeding them up. And this trailer is absolutely swaying. Oh, and of course our telehandler's parked in the worst spot in the world. Good for us. Alright, we'll get this filled up, and we'll go from there. Alright, cows are all good to go. Plenty of water. And we're going to rip off to the store, pick the gooseneck back up. We left it just near the bridge there. And go see what they have. Probably want to look at something like maybe bringing home a wrapped bale attachment for probably the telehandler. Oh my god. Brakes definitely could use some work on this truck. But yeah, probably something like a wrapped bale handler for the silage bales. That way we can just get them put right in the middle of the field and don't have to worry about piercing them with the bale forks. So that is probably what we're going to go look at, as well as trying to sweet talk the bank into giving us a little bit more money before the year's end here. I know we haven't really been paying them back in installments besides just interest, which, I mean, they're more than happy to just sit there and accumulate interest and let us blow through money. But at this point, without paying them back in any actual big installments, they might be a little bit wary of giving us just another big bulk amount. So hopefully we can get some more from them. I think we only need, I mean, I say only, but I want to say about 40,000 for the chicken coop that we were looking at. And like I said, that should pay for itself within the next year, you know, just from the eggs. So that alone is going to be helpful. And then after that, we're in the profit. We're looking good. We can be selling chickens and selling eggs as well. I suppose we do need a trailer for chickens then. So, gosh, it just never ends, does it? That's gonna be even more. So we'll just get pulled up here and see what the store has for us. Thank you, door. All right. Okay. What is this? This is the window we have. It's a front loader. I like this guy. We were talking about we need a forklift. This is essentially that. It's just a front loader. It can do more than a forklift can do, actually. It's just, I don't think it's as heavy as a forklift, so it probably can't lift as much weights for pallets, but it certainly can do pallet work, as well as a few other things around the farm if needed. Whew. 17,000. We don't have enough, but we were looking at getting some money from the bank anyways, and we're getting pretty close to the season where we can start selling our produce. I think we might have to look into getting something like that, because we were already going to get an attachment. So, yeah, maybe let's check it out. Yeah, so we were able to take out another 60,000. I only really wanted 40, but we were approved for another 60, so I'm not going to complain. But that's definitely, we're getting up there. We're almost getting close to $500,000 in debt. But we will start paying that back, hopefully soon. I mean, I don't know. I know I keep saying that, but we keep buying cool things like this. And we can't even repair the stuff we do have. It's amazing. Yeah. Schaffer. All right, you are mine. And let's check out, I suppose. Not front load. Well, I was going to say we don't need a front loader, but we do need one to, well, we don't, I suppose we don't need it to go on the other tractor. I think we're fine without it, but okay. Front loader tools, however. Yeah, something like that but probably for the telehandler. This is an option too, but I think we do fine without it. Pallet fork is, yeah, it's kind of, I think, what we just want to get a pallet fork for this guy. We have a pallet fork for the telehandler, but it's kind of not the best piece of machinery for moving pallets around with. So 1,700 bucks. We will pick up one of those. Yes, please. And let's go telehandler attachments. We do have the bale fork and a pallet fork. Wrapped bale handler. Now this, I feel like just because of the curvature, is more suited for the round bales. But maybe, see, I don't know. I feel like this would be pretty good, right? Round bale fork, bale handler. Wrapped bale handler. Interesting. Maybe we just try it out. And if it's not for us, it's not for us. And we can just sell it. We take the loss. Is what it is. And I guess if we're here as well. Animal transport. Where we need something we can throw chickies in. Maybe we'll have to look at the other dealership. Maybe they'll have something good for us. Who knows? Maybe they'll get some more stock in soon. So that's fine for now. We'll look into a chicken trailer. Of course, we don't need it just yet. We need to get, well, we need to get the chicken coop done up first. It's still such a foggy day out, but I mean, hey, I guess it is November. So I guess, look at this cute guy. We'll get him loaded up, and we'll start heading back. Alright, so I think this is going to be this guy's new home. We probably will also bring him down to deal with our maple syrup and honey as well, but I think for now he can stay up here. I don't know. We don't have as much room up here because we got our little Amazon friend in this one. Well, you know what? Maybe we can just shove it under, get the forks in here. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Alright. Well, you know what? It's an open cab. I don't want it to get super rained on. Same with the J Dizzle Gator. You can just do something like that. There we go. And then in the future, it can go where well, not where the Amazon is, but, well, maybe. I don't know, maybe one day we'll have a new shed for the Amazon. That would be kind of nice. But, yeah, it can fit, well, I think, maybe, in this portion, in the other shed, on the other side of the yard, so we'll see. So, we'll get him put away. He's looking good. He'll do some good work for us, for sure, over time. That's going to be way better than telehandler. And we will get the bale wrapper put down at the bottom there. Suppose if we were smart, we would have done that first, and then, you know, we could have parked the trailer after. Now we got to bring the trailer all the way back around, Randy. Come on, bud. And yes, our bale fork. We now have kind of two. Not really, but all right. Where do we keep this other bale fork? Oh, okay. Jeez, I'm not made for sprinting. Yeah, cool little bale fork. Where do we keep it? Do we just put them back on the shelf, I guess? And then when we need them, we grab them and swap over. I feel like this is probably the main attachment we will be using is the fork. And those are our other attachments down there. So yeah, we'll put this guy here for now, and then when we do swap out, we'll probably just put the bale, I want to say, I keep saying bale fork, but that's what we have. The wrapped bale fork, the bale grabber, can go just above them. Something. Angle it down. Wonderful. Alright. So, I mean, yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to grab them from up top, you know. Look at that action. That hydraulic actione. I like it. It was a good buy. But yeah, it's definitely not made for doing stuff like in here. That's okay. That's not what we need it for. And, well, we will need this attachment next, but for now, we will just park this guy in here because it's about 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30 right now, and the sun is starting to go down. It is November, so we don't have that much daylight anymore compared to those summer months. So hopefully, I'm thinking we can get our bales wrapped and, see if there's any daylight left. I'm not confident there will be, and let's turn off the lights there too. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's been kind of a weird day today, weather-wise. Alright, and we can leave our bale trailer there. I know we have a little cluster of trailers here at the moment, but we need the wrapper next. Oh my god, hit the brakes. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was trying to turn in, and honestly, I just didn't. Okay. I'm thinking this guy, I don't know, I feel like we normally don't use this one on the wrapper, but it's just a wrapper. It's like we're not doing that much heavy lifting with it. It's not that crazy of a piece of machinery, so it should be able to get the job done. Well, that was a fair-sized job. Definitely took a little bit longer than I would have wanted it to, but I guess with all this running back and forth, and I guess on the ones on the far side of the field were wrapped by the time I got over there, so definitely wasted a little bit of time doing that, whereas if we had just done them all in the field, probably would have been done by now. But I think the net result is going to be good because we have all of them kind of over here. We can get them picked up with our new attachment on the telehandler next month and just get them all stacked up nicely. And that way we don't have to do it on the field, onto the trailer, and then back off the trailer. And that's like 3 chances for them to just not get aligned and get handled a lot more than they really need to be. So I think ultimately that was smarter and saved us time in the long run. So that's great. Still a little bit of sun up, but just enough to probably make a couple phone calls, see if we can get a good price on some sort of chicken coop and see who can get out here in time to get that done before December. Well, probably not even before December, but sometime during December because, well, we're already in November. It might be a little bit late, short notice for them to come out right now. But, yeah, no, this is looking good. We have secured the money for it. We've gotten lots more done. We're kind of prepared for the winter now. And, I mean, there is this spot. I really like it being open. I'm not sure what exactly we would put right there, but I was thinking kind of this little area right here for the chickens. If we can get a coop that fits into this size of area, I think that would be awesome, because I don't really have too much going on over here. It's a nice little open nook, and it doesn't really back onto too much. I mean, you can see a little bit of a hill here, and the water comes into the channel. But, hey, a nice boat. All right, looking good there. They must be full now because I still see just the tip of another straw bale sticking out the top there. All good. Hopefully we can find a trailer as well for our chickens, because that would definitely be useful. So we'll pop this gooseneck back on. I don't know why I took it off before. And the sun's definitely going down. We'll make a couple phone calls, see what we can get done for December, and hopefully some more construction. That definitely seems to be the time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to what comes next. I hope you are too. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.